Level, you're gonna go see Azebo Bethel's level.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Azibo Bethel. I am the level designer for this area of the map. It's an adventure game. A player is pretty much stranded within the jungle, has to figure out where they are, kind of gauge what's going on. So we start off in this refuge area. You can see the fire particle emitter from the fire pits and the collectible we just picked up. Back down the walkway to this light that draws you to the left into a collectible. To this area that's pretty much like a jump climb tutorial. I put ledges on the edge of each cliff so that the player knows that they can climb. As they climb up, they get some collectibles for, some type of gratification. But yet, as they get to the top, this is also like a vantage point that lets them know where they are and, that white thing at the top that will be going to the trees and everything to give that feeling of being in the jungle, being very concealed, very, hidden. You saw the breadcrumb trails of the rocks and the bushes that kind of point towards this area that you kind of saw through the walkthrough tree anyway, like an open affordance towards Prospect. More breadcrumb trails on the side as we go up to this jump area, edge of these cliffs in this transition area. And the difference you can see, like there are no ledges here, just because I wanted the gameplay to evolve as the player kind of got more comfortable with the mechanics. And so, in this area, we're not gonna like hold your hand and tell you that you can jump. It's kind of like try it out and see what happens. As you get to the top, it's like this Tomb Raider rock that falls to form a valve, kind of denying affordance back, forcing you to go forwards with the temple with the scroll that points towards the tree branch that points up towards this tree house that has a bright light in it, kind of calling you that way. And in this area, I chose to let the trees kind of grow into the tree house to give that feeling of the way that nature kind of claims everything, even if it's a man-made structure or anything like that. So you can see the bushes kind of breadcrumb trail back towards the second jump climb area that is more so like a, I guess you can say, like an advanced jump climb area, for the simple sake that we kind of added a jump in between the climb to kind of break the monotony of the game. You see the breadcrumb trails of the rocks kind of pointing towards where you have to go, which is to the right, but you also need to get across this bridge with the light pointing over it. You see the light also pointing down on that button that will go back to. You see the night affordance here, as we have not been taught to swim yet, so this area with no actual path lets you know, like, okay, I need to do something. You go back to the button that rotates the bridge, activates this gate that lets the player get to the other side by doing something, but it also doubles as a valve as it rotates back and denies affordance again. So now, as you kind of look, the rocks kind of point down and around and up this trail. That leads you to this campsite that's pretty much like the rest area, lets you know, like, okay, we've gotten to the end. We can kind of gauge where we are. There's a fire here that indicates that someone has been here before. It's a nice little tent there. And as he goes into the tent, you'll see there's like a collectible and some light that kind of pulls you that way to this tunnel that kind of takes you to another place. For me, the walkthrough tree was like my favorite thing, and this tunnel actually. So as we end here, we take you to Kai Valentine's level, and she'll take it from there.